Have you heard that the first million is the hardest? It's true. The journey to your first million requires a complete transformation, making you different from 90% of people. This climb is steep and full of challenges. Many of these obstacles seem out of your control, such as health problems, job loss, or lack of financial knowledge. But here's the secret: they don't have to remain out of your control. We'll reveal the 14 things that are delaying your journey to $1 million and show you how to overcome them. 1. You don't have time. Imagine this. You're working a job that pays $60,000 a year. You spend $40,000 on living expenses, and you manage to save $20,000 a year. It would take 50 years to reach a net worth of $1 million. So yes, you don't have time to make $1 million if you keep doing what you're doing now. We know this because others have been through it. Here's the plan. After your 8-hour workday, you come home and put in an extra 3 to 4 hours on a side hustle. Those extra earnings? They go straight into investments, taking advantage of the magic of compound interest, reducing the total time needed to reach the $1 million mark. But here's the detail. You're not just going to find time, you have to create it. This means finding ways to make money that don't solely depend on your time. 2. You only have one source of income. Relying on just one job for income is a big problem. Even if your job pays well, having only one source of income limits your financial growth. To reach $1 million faster, you need multiple ways to earn money. Add a second source of income that you can do in your spare time. It could be something like selling products online or even investing in stocks or real estate. Having multiple income sources increases your earnings and provides more financial security. If one source fails, you still have others to rely on. Start small, keep your main job, and gradually build these extra sources. 3. You have too many distractions. Distractions are everywhere and can easily divert you from the goal of saving $1 million. Things like weekend plans, social media, and clutter around you consume time and energy that could be used more productively. To focus on your financial goals, you need to minimize these distractions. Start by saying no to social commitments that aren't essential. Remove social media apps from your phone or use. Organize your workspace and keep everything clean and tidy so you can concentrate better. These small changes may seem silly, but they eliminate distractions that, in the end, steal your time and focus. By focusing on your financial goals without interruptions, you speed up your journey to the first million. 4. High debt. Having a lot of debt is like trying to climb a mountain with a huge weight on your back. Credit cards, student loans, and other debts drain your money with interest, leaving almost nothing for you to invest. This significantly delays your journey to your first million. If you're drowning in debt, the first step is to create a plan to pay it off as quickly as possible. Focus on the debts with the highest interest rates first, making minimum payments on the others. When you pay off one debt, use the money you were paying on it to tackle the next one. This is the snowball method, which helps eliminate debts faster. While paying off old debts, avoid creating new ones. Stick to a firm budget and live within your means. Paying off your debts frees up money for saving and investing, significantly accelerating your journey to the first million. Before we move on to the next topic, don't forget to like the video so this knowledge can reach and help more people. 5. You don't have the right mindset. To reach your first million, you need to change your mindset. Let go of FOMO, fear of missing out, and avoid the reward myself mentality for every little victory. Millionaire-minded people know that sacrificing some things now can bring much greater rewards in the future. Work-life balance is important, but if your goal is to accumulate $1 million quickly, you'll have to make some sacrifices. Avoid impulsive purchases and immediate rewards, focusing on saving and investing wisely. Every spending decision should be well thought out. Will this help me reach my goal, or is it just instant gratification? Think long-term, like an athlete training for a major competition. Small changes in how you think about money and make choices can have a big impact. 6. You fear risks. Starting a business, investing in something new, or even changing careers can be scary. But it's important to understand that risk is a natural part of financial growth. Without taking some risks, it's hard to achieve big rewards. To start, keep things small to reduce fear. Invest an amount you can afford to lose without compromising your financial stability. Create an emergency fund to ensure that if something goes wrong, you still have a safety net. Continue with your main income while exploring new ways to make money. This helps reduce the pressure and fear associated with risk. Remember, all great entrepreneurs felt fear of risk, but they moved forward anyway. Fear will always be present, but learning to deal with it is what separates the successful from those who remain paralyzed. Be cautious, but don't let fear stop you from seizing opportunities that can lead you to your first million. Speaking of opportunities, I have something special for you. This is the chance that can unlock wealth in your life with a simple 7-second ritual. Did you know that your brain might be blocking prosperity in your life? Don't waste time and check out the link in the pinned comment right now. But be quick! Only the first 50 people will have free access to the video of this powerful ritual. Take advantage of this unique opportunity to transform your financial life. Let's continue. 7. You lack social skills or action. Let's keep it simple and direct. You have two options for achieving success. Be obsessed with something or develop incredible social skills. People like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk got there because of their obsession and intelligence, but they weren't known for being the most sociable. Now, if you don't have that obsession, you need to focus on your social skills. They're essential for making connections, building relationships, and opening doors. Learn to truly listen, show empathy, and communicate clearly. Look at Richard Branson and Oprah Winfrey. They combined intelligence with charisma and social skills and did exceptionally well. The best part? Social skills can be learned and improved. Attend networking events, practice active listening, and invest in your personal development. The more sociable and charismatic you become, the greater your chances of finding opportunities that will turbocharge your journey to your first million. 8. Lifestyle inflation. Imagine this. You start making more money and suddenly your expenses also start to rise. Without realizing it, you're falling into the lifestyle inflation trap. What is it? Basically, you start buying more expensive things, taking fancier trips, and dining at upscale restaurants. The problem? All that money could be saved or invested. Even though you're earning more, you could end up with the same amount of leftover cash, or even less, because your expenses have increased along with your salary. To avoid this pitfall, it's crucial to keep your spending in check. Try to live on a budget similar to before your raise and invest the difference. Take a look at your expenses and see where you can cut non-essential costs. Every dollar saved and invested is another step towards your first million. Maintaining a simpler lifestyle, even with more money coming in, can accelerate your financial journey. Before we move on to the next topic, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep learning how to unlock wealth in your life with just a few minutes a day. 9. You are ashamed. Let's talk about a silent enemy that can hinder your quest for your first million: shame. That annoying feeling of fear of being rejected for a better job, failing with a business idea, or even promoting yourself. Yeah, that shame can paralyze you if you let it. First of all, understand that shame is part of the game. Everyone feels it at some point. The trick is not to let it stop you from moving forward. Every no, every stumble is a chance to learn. The more you face shame head-on, the stronger you become. Then, keep your mind so occupied with your goals that there's no room to worry about others' opinions. When you're focused on what you want, criticism loses its power. Remember, people might talk, laugh, judge, but that doesn't change the fact that you're on the right path to achieving your goals. So let's focus and leave shame behind. 10. Your mind shuts down at 5 p.m. After a long workday, it's natural to want to relax and turn off your mind. However, if you want to reach 1 million, you need to use that extra time productively. The key is not to let your mind shut down completely when the workday ends. Even if your job consumes a lot of mental energy, try to direct some of that energy towards activities that can increase your income or skills. For example, you can dedicate an hour or two after work to a side project, take an online course, or work on a business idea. This doesn't mean working non-stop, but rather using your time wisely to progress towards your financial goals. Instead of spending the evening just watching TV or browsing social media, Invest that time in something that can bring a financial return. Over time, these small efforts add up and can make a big difference in your journey to reach 1 million. 11. You made some bad investments. Investing can be risky, and sometimes you might make investments that don't work out. This can be frustrating, but making a bad investment isn't the end of the world. The important thing is to learn from these mistakes and keep trying. If you made a bad investment, it means you were already on the right track by trying to grow your money. What you need to do now is analyze what went wrong. Was it a lack of research? Was it a calculated risk that didn't pay off? Learn from these mistakes to avoid repeating them in the future. Don't give up on investing just because you had a bad experience. Start with safer investments and only risk money you can afford to lose. Never use borrowed money to invest. Remember, every mistake is a lesson that brings you closer to reaching your first million. 12. You never started a business. Starting your own business can be the quickest way to reach that magical $1 million mark. Even if you later decide that entrepreneurship isn't your long-term thing, the lessons you'll learn in the process are invaluable. You'll dive headfirst into concepts like budgeting, expense control, and profit maximization, all of which are the kind of knowledge you carry for life. Starting a business, no matter how small, also teaches you to be resilient, adaptable, and to develop valuable social skills. You'll learn to solve problems, manage your time, and sell your products or services like a pro. These skills aren't just useful for your business. They can also be a huge advantage if you decide to return to a traditional job. And you know what's great? You don't need to start with a huge business. It can be something small, done in your spare time. The important thing is to take the first step. Every customer you serve, every sale you make, is a new lesson, a new, valuable learning experience. So why not start now? 13. You believe it's too late to start. Look, a lot of people think that if they didn't start saving or investing early, it's too late to reach that coveted 1 million. But let me tell you, that's pure nonsense. It's never too late to get your finances in order and build wealth, even if you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s. Sure, it might be a bit more challenging, but nothing that good planning and determination can't solve. Use all the experience and knowledge you've accumulated over the years to your advantage. You already have a better understanding of your skills, the job market, and the opportunities out there. A crucial tip: talk to your family about your financial goals and work together to achieve them. Everyone needs to understand the necessary sacrifices. The important thing is to start now and not let the thought that it's too late hold you back. Every step you take today brings you closer to your goal. So, let's get started. 14. Not starting today. Look, if there's one dumb mistake you can make on your journey to your first million, it's not starting today. Delaying financial planning and investments will only make it take longer to reach your goals. Every day you procrastinate is a wasted day. Start now, seriously. Set clear goals and make a plan to reach them. Open an investment account, even if it's with a small amount. Make a budget and see where you can cut unnecessary expenses. Use the time you have now to research, learn, and act to improve your financial life. Small steps can make a huge difference over time. Remember, progress is progress, even if it's slow. Never underestimate the power of starting today and consistently working towards your goals. Stay tuned. Now that you know the 14 things that might be holding you back on your journey to reach $1 million, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. Stay disciplined, seize opportunities, and don't let fear or distractions take you off course. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel to keep receiving practical and simple tips that will help you unlock wealth in your life. See you in the next video.